Hello there, today we're going to take a look at the NS300R and we're gonna review it and we're gonna test it a little on a track. Let's get rolling.
What's wrong with her now? All patched up.
We'll start out by upgrading the armor all the way up, as well as the brakes and the engine. We'll also be lowering suspension all the way down, and we will get the xenon lights, which are quite good looking. Next up, I'm customizing the fenders. I chose the secondary arches because I wanted the arches to have some contrast for their primary color. As far as front bumpers go, there was a lot of options to choose from. In the end, I chose the primary carbon splitter because I really think the carbon looks very good on this car and the primary color helps as well. As for exhaust, I chose the titanium exhaust because I really like the contrast that it adds to the car and it looked badass as well. As I was browsing through the hoods, I could already see that I was not gonna take a carbon hood because it was quite ugly. At the end I chose the tuner hood because it gave it some rawness and I really liked that with this car. As I was looking at the mirror, I already had an idea that I wanted the secondary color to be black. That's why I chose the carbon mirrors just to switch it a little up. For the rear panel I chose the secondary plate, and the only reason I didn't choose the carbon plate was because it pretty much looked the same and the carbon plate was more expensive. For the roof I went with the stock roof because the stock roof is black and it is the same color as the secondary color. Now I just have to choose the color for the car, and that's easier said than done. Because in GTA there's a lot of different colors and they're extremely hard to choose between because they all look incredibly good in this car, at least I think. I went with the ultra blue because it's a very racy color, which is what the look I'm going for the car is, and it matches very well with the secondary color, which is black. Originally I was planning to have the secondary color to be metallic black, but I changed my mind because I really did not like the reflection the ultra blue was giving to the black secondary color, so that's why I choose to find a new roof. I was originally going for the stock roof, but the stock roof really reflected a lot of the ultra blue, which I didn't like, so I went for the secondary roof, and then I actually changed the color from being black metallic onto black matte color, which kind of fixed the problem. So now in my opinion the car looks much better. For the trim I played around with a few colors, but at the end I choose the ultra blue color, which is the same as the primary color, because it is a gorgeous color and it looks great on the inside as well. For the skirts I went quite simple because I didn't want all of the aerodynamic elements some of the more complicated skirts gave, so I took the primary carbon skirt to keep it racy, but also to match the front splitter.
That's a beauty right there.
Looking at the spoiler options, there was a lot of different ones. There were some wings and there were some ducktails. The ducktails I didn't really like them because this is a racing car, and big wings I did not like as well because it's a very simplistic car, and therefore I choose one of the smaller wings called the secondary tuner wing, which matches the secondary color, which I really like, so that's what I went with. And I have to choose my wheels for my car. I choose the track tires because this is a race car, and then I went for the throwback wheels because I really liked the way they were looking. After I was doing that, I had to choose the color of the wheels. I chose the black color because I didn't really like the alloy, and the black was matching the secondary color, so it all matched nice together. I then upgraded my tires to bulletproof tires. Now I had to choose the tire design. There were some different colors and brands. I chose the Fuckery White because it was very subtle, and I really like that. I'm now going to tint my windows because I don't really like looking out of them while racing. I'm now wrapping up the customization of the NS300R. I just need to find a livery. I need a livery that is black so it matches the color scheme, and I would like it to be subtle as well, so that's why I choose the Black Stans Andreas livery. Now that we have finished the customization of the NS300R, we're going to go outside and we're going to have a listen to the engine. The engine sounds quite nice, I really like that. That's a really big part of the car if the engine sounds good. Now we're going to take it right on the track and we're going to see how good it performs. But first, if you would like for us to review, customize and drive a car of your liking, you can leave a suggestion down below in the comments.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, so off the bat, it's okay in the corner, it seemed like.
Yeah. It has a funny start.
It isn't very fast. It doesn't accelerate very quickly. We just hit 108 before the corner.
Yeah, but his handling is. I think the handling is quite nice. We'll see in the slow section in a moment.
Yeah. And it's right here.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Okay, okay, I nailed that one.
Yeah, that seemed pretty stable.
Okay, I was just about to turn into it a little too early. Okay.
That feels like it's pretty good handling.
Yeah, it's very responsive.
It doesn't really spin out in the corners.
It doesn't understeer or anything, so it's quite nice.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty good handling. And the speed isn't too... It isn't that good, but it could be worse. It could be worse, definitely.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, the drift is pretty good. How does it feel to drive?
That feels very nice.
Very nice, very nice. But yeah, what did it cost? 2.2 million? Yeah, so it cost 2.2 million. Its top speed seemed to be 108, 109.
That's not very competitive. That's really not very competitive.
No, the top speed isn't that good, but the handling kind of makes up for that. Yeah, so would you say it's worth the money?
I don't think it's worth the money, but I think it's a very fun car to like cruise around, like in Vinewood Hills where there's a lot of corners. I don't think like if you want to go to a business or something, you shouldn't buy this car because on the highway you're really not gonna get very quickly around. You're probably gonna need an Osler Pariah which like drive 125 to 30 for a much lower price.
But the thing about this car is it is very aesthetic, at least in our opinion.
Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing or liking for more content like this in the future.